Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. This is a reaction to the current world record Easter egg speedrun on Shattered Veil. And it's not just a sub 30. It's not just a 29 or a 28 or a 27. This is just on the nose of a 26. And it's to the point that I think Kingman is going to get a 25 pretty damn soon as well. Like, this is an unbelievably quick speedrun, seeing as you have to do so much sort of setup and prep in this map. So very curious to see how he achieves that. And this is also the first Shattered Veil speedrun that I've seen. So I'm watching this to learn just as much as I'm sort of watching it to be impressed with his skill and stuff as well. I really want to see what his kind of strats are. He's doing all the stuff that I'd expect right now. He's grabbing his reflector, obviously. He's got his bonus points off the rip there. I like that he's got 3 whimsicals on. You can't really see them in the corner, but he's got 3 whimsicals on. Probably just in case he accidentally pops one. That's my assumption. And I also know that there's one thing coming up in this run that is going to be... Oh, wait. You can just tap that zombie like that? It is going to be an unfortunate moment for him. And that's, I'm pretty sure, he lost like 30 seconds of time being a doofus playing Simon Says with the wall to go underground to the blue room. But we'll see. So, his game is starting pretty kind of expectedly here. Nothing really too nuts. I'm also really curious whenever I watch these speedrun videos, and I have to give credit here to people like Kingman. Oh my god, his precision is so satisfying. Oh, it's so satisfying to watch. Whenever I'm watching these, I'm always thinking, are there any tips that the speedrunners have found that I can help the masses to understand in like general tips and tricks videos, right? Because speedrunners will use stuff for very intense sort of strats, but if there's little tiny time saves that can apply to generic Easter egg runs, then I tend to try and kind of share those with the broader community. So I'm keeping my eye out, destroying his boxes as he goes through the map, obviously. He's probably going to check on the left-hand side here for another box, is my guess. Or maybe that far side for a plant. That's what he's looking for there. Yep, okay, he's noob tubing the plant in the corner, checking for his bomb, trying to get his seed spawns as fast as he can. And I don't know, is there a certain point where you open a certain number of white boxes and it guarantees you the bomb? Or is it just literally in a random spot in your game? Actually, I'm not sure. Also, why was he using his... Wait, why did he do that? What was the reason for blowing up all those zombies? So he's grabbing a combat axe there. He's already checked his... So he's using underbarrel, so he's got the explosive so he can get those plant things. Fine. Oh my god, he's getting PhD straight away so he can tribologist through the whole map. And then he's already checked his chalkboard. He's getting crawlers. Is that what's happening, chat? Okay, and then there he's getting his double points across the map. And that's a really fast spawn as well. So that's a really good spot for the double points. Why would he want the crawlers, though? It's just to kill faster? Okay. I feel like that's a weird way to do it, but fair enough. I guess he just wants to get through the rounds as fast as he can. I'm surprised that a blast trap is the most efficient strat. He's got his bell. Dude, seeing him play with Tribologist is crazy. Like, why has this not been as much of a thing in previous speedruns that I've watched? Like, most of the time it's been hot foot. Ooh, that was a little sketchy. He really is just using it to kill everything right now. And I think they nerfed Dr. Ram. So, Dr. Ram also these days is not as good, so just PhD Slider Tribologist, there's his sconce. It's cracked, dude. It's super cracked. Decoy and Blast Trap faster and easier than an underpowered gun. Yeah, fair enough. I guess that is the OP strat. I mean, he's just Tribologisting the zombies in the elevator. He's just trying to ram himself in there. Let me in there. Hey, Freckleston's in the chat. Welcome, man. Welcome, welcome. So, he's already checked his tube letter. That's to be expected. He's grabbing another combat axe, so he's got 2 now. He didn't grab the one in the spawn, and I guess that's because he knew that he was going to want the blast trap to do some fast wave clear when he got to that point. He's grabbing his Casimir now. I am going to be curious if he ends up going back to decoys at any point. He's got quite a big horde here, so he's just going to have to sort of spray and pray. There you go. There's still pretty decent wave killer now that he's got his pack-a-punch. So he needs an explosive. So is he going to go upstairs and grab... No. Okay, he's still got the noob tube. I was curious if he was going to end up not having enough ammo and therefore needing to go up here, go into the kitchen, grab the Molotov from the kitchen, go back downstairs and Molotov the thing. But obviously that's less efficient. He's using another noob tube there to get that next plant, but he's not even going to grab it. He's leaving the canister there as well. That is the full power that he's just used his C4 on. And he's round 11, so he can get that started. And he's already sconcing. Man, it's so unbelievably satisfying watching this guy play this game. Like, I say it every time I see it. Like, Kingman, Freckleston, Scrappy, and there's a handful of other folks that anytime I see them play, I'm just like, I wish my brain worked this fast. This is where he messed up. I knew he messed up somewhere.
I just threw because I'm dumb.
Yeah, that's him saying he just threw. It's okay, Kingman, we forgive you. So he lost a little time there. But ultimately, I think he's still... I mean, is he still going to want to go through the rounds just to get pack-punch levels and stuff? So maybe it's not going to make too much of a difference.
4 moth?
There we go. So he's already got his chalkboard code. He already knows that. So he's going to go straight down. He's not going to go to the chalkboard here. And this is when he's grabbing his parts. Okay. And I think he waited on those because it takes a little moment for the canister to actually spawn in. So maybe with the chalkboard, you can tell what it's going to be just from the first letter. Because he just said 4. So maybe he's referring to a graphic he's got on the side. Yeah, Freckleston has a cheat sheet for it. Okay, amazing. So you can just tell from one letter, and you just have to remember that instead of having to remember the whole thing. That's awesome. There's 4 chalkboards and 4 words. Got you. Yeah, it's like worm, yeti, and I can't remember the other 2 right now. So he's going to get his 3 Mark 2. Okay, lovely. If you check your chalkboard at the start, you know what the word is. Yeah, crab and moth. That's it. Yeah, got you.
This could have been like 25 faster. Wow.
Does the teleport animation not go widescreen? That's so weird. I've never noticed that before because he plays on ultra wide. So he's trying to get his canister now. And I wonder how his RNG is going to be on this a bomb step, because that's one of the things that I've heard has, like, I saw Scotty saying there's room for it to really kind of screw you over. So he's got a raw straight away. Can you it sort of looked like he interrupted it with the Mark II. Did I just imagine that? I feel like he sort of staggered the raw. He breaks ahead. Oh! You're literally animation canceling the raw. Bro, that's so good. Okay, because this step sucks ass if you get bad RNG. Like, it's just annoying. And it's no wonder that he's... Oh, is he trying to get 2 lasers at once?
Hang on.
Did it work? Oh, wait. Did he not know he could do that?
Have I just found something?
Wait, you didn't know you could do that? Okay, we mentioned that in my tips video, so I'm glad I knew that one.
Wait, have I just found the consistency for that? Because I did that last game and it worked.
Yo.
I did this game and it worked.
Hell yeah. Dude, the fact that, like, we see the discovery in real time is so sick. That's so cool. Oh, he's getting his bomb done. Yeah, so you can do that. You can do that in one go just to save some time. That is a nice little trick there. You can also just kill the abomination and use it to farm elite kills. If you want some camo grinding, that's another option. And if you're on co-op, you'll get 2 spawns rather than just 1 spawn in solo. So there's even more elites for you to kill there. There we go. Wait, can you spawn in... Oh, I don't think so. Can you spawn in all the doppels at once? Or is he killing them so far? I actually can't keep track. His sliding is like he's so zoomy.
I swear I just found consistency for that.
You have to do it one at a time. He's just, okay. They just die so fast to the Mark II that, like, it's hard to actually track. Yeah, it is one at a time. Okay. He's just pre-setting the next one. Okay, I see. That makes sense. Because they do take a minute to spawn in. Man, so far this actually looks like quite a fun speedrun. I don't know if the general speedrunning community agrees with me, but like watching him play here,
25 behind this game, which
this is
insane to think about.
this is massaging my brain. Freckleston, you're loving it? Okay, hell yeah. Where does it rank in the overall Black Ops 6 speedruns sort of ranking for you? Is it your favorite speedrun in the game? Where do you reckon it is? It's Scrappy's second favorite. This and Prime Terminus atop. Is Prime Terminus basically with the skip? Or the skips, I guess. Maybe you like both. He's getting his Josiah Shem done here. You like everything unpatched? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Have they fixed the boat skip yet that they said that they were going to do? Or are they still just like thinking about it? Like they were like, oh, we need some time. And it's been like 4 months. Have they actually put it in the game? They have fixed it? Oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't sure if they'd put it, like, if they'd actually put the reversion back in. You just want everything back. Yeah, so valid. So valid. Make it as broken as possible. Oh, wow. There's his canister. Nice. Okay. I thought he still didn't get it. I was like, Jesus. So also, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, is he doing the slide cancel that is only available on PC? I think there's a type of slide cancel where you slide and then you like bind a certain key so that it cancels the slide. But I don't think you can do it on console. That is why it's so insanely fast, right? It's a slide key binding specific slide. Yeah. Because I play on console and I'm like, I try and replicate this kind of movement and I'm just like, how the hell is that? How the hell's that going to happen? But it's so satisfying to watch. Like, it makes me want to play the game on PC because it genuinely does look like double speed. Yeah. I guess you could plug in a keyboard and mouse, but you can't bind the key even then on console. You don't have the individual key binding ability, right? So I don't think that would work. You saw someone do it the other night. You thought they broke the game. Yeah, it really does look like it. And he's doing his defense here, and I think this is a useful tip as well. Oh, you can bind normally on console? Oh, good to know. So, what he's doing here is, obviously, he's frenzied guarding to pull the zombies to him so they don't go to the thing. That's one. But then separate to that, I'm pretty confident you can pretty much avoid any zombies going to the thing if you pull them to you instead of the console. I was doing this in a game the other day where, so long as I'm not super near the console and I'm in front of the zombie, like I'm between the zombie and the console, it usually will go to me. There are a couple of exceptions, but usually it will go to me instead of the thing. So you can kind of keep zombies alive. You don't have to end rounds. It's quite a nice little trick to use. That was so fast.
Thank you.
Like, that step is normally so annoying, and he did it so quickly because of the frenzied. Like, so quickly. He's getting his disciple filled, so that's Chalice. Okay, there you go. He's got his Rot Blight now. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that this thing doesn't have a slightly faster fire rate. I really think that the yellow is worse than the purple and the blue by like quite a long way.
Look at this.
Oh, well remembered. Dude, his brain running at 1,000,000 miles an hour here. That's the problem for me as well. Like, I just forget all these part pickups. Getting that done.
Okay, let's flip this around.
Yeah, and I mean, he's got 18k points. I'm so curious what he's going to do for boss damage. Is he going to go to pack 2? Probably. Is he going to go to pack 3? Probably not. Is he going to blue ray gun? Probably. That's my assumption. But he might purple. We'll have to wait and see. He's definitely not going to yellow. Yellow is just objectively the worst one. Also, another pro tip for this is you can actually pick them up after Ether Shroud a lot of the time. So even when your Shroud runs out, they're still going to be there for like 5 seconds. Bro, he jumped. This man is so fast. He jumped over the little door, it looked like. Like, did I just imagine that? It looked like he climbed over the sliding door to get in there. He said, I'm not waiting 0.1 second to get in the room. He did. Like, it's crazy. What's he waiting for? Why is it not spawning? Does it always take that long? Wait, why are there just like 3 or 4 seconds of nothing? I've never noticed that in my games. Maybe it's because... Wait, is that the time where it would be spawning in teammates in co-op, but it's hard-coded so it does it in solo as well? Bro is literally faster than the game, exactly. Yeah, and this is kind of slow. I kind of wonder if there's a slightly faster way to do that. If you had a certain piece of equipment, maybe. Like, obviously you need to break the shield, but I wonder if you could, like, I don't know. I wonder if there's something you could do. Oh, he is getting elemental. Huh. I didn't expect him to bother.
43, 21, 9. 43, 21.
Yeah, so he's gonna get his horned... What's it called? Horned mask? Something like that? There you go.
43.
Dude, the keyboard. He's zoom. It's so much slower on console. 9. Boom. Got your horned mask. Antler carving. That's what it is. Not a horned mask. I'm just lying for fun. My bad. My bad. So, like, he just interacted. It was at 47 seconds. Let's see what the delay is here. I'm really curious how much it's actually going to be. It's quite long. Look at his ADHD. It's going crazy right now. 47. Bro. Is it 20 seconds of delay? Oh my god, it is. It's literally 20 seconds. That is a crime. Nearly done. I mean, if there was a way to force those to speed in faster... Did I just say force them to speed in faster? If you could force them to spawn in faster, you could be quite a bit speedier. That's a minute of time save. Like, it's one of the rare moments in the speedrun where he genuinely can do nothing else but just stand there and wait. Okay, and he's noob tubing the... Which drop is that? It's a drop. I guess he's about to get it, right? It's a nuke, right? Yeah. So he's just trying to round flip here. There you go.
Ben Affleck.
Did he just say Ben Affleck? What is bro thinking about right now?
Round goes round.
Like what? He's trying to get that round pushed as much as possible. And he's... Wait. Is he pushing rounds so that he can get the PAP 3? Like, why did he need to push the round? Does the round push affect the spawns here? I actually have no idea why he was doing that. Granted, if it's for points, then fair enough, that makes sense. He wants to push around to get more normal zombies down here. But he only needs 10. And they spawn so fast, would that make a difference? Like, would you go out of your way to push round for that? And he's hoarding here now as well. So I think he was just trying to push round. Well, I don't know. I feel like it was not essential for it to be pushed at that exact moment, is my assumption.
The rampage stays on, I guess.
Yeah, so he's doing it with rampage now. Is he going to keep that for boss fight?
This would be interesting.
When did he get the bell? He got the bell earlier on. We did see him. We saw him do that. He slid through just after he got the canister from... Just after he threw the Casimir. He ran through and got the bell. He's getting this done. He got brain rot with elemental pop? Wait. I didn't even notice he didn't have it on his gun. That's insane. Wait, that's so crazy. Oh my god, the RNG. I had no idea. He didn't notice either. Dude, he's so locked in with the game. The game just gifted him the solution to his problem. They're just in lockstep. That's crazy. Neither me nor Kingman noticed. Like, oh my god. Dude, what? That is just bonkers. That is so bonkers. He forgot the brain rot for the bell step, and the game said it doesn't matter. Yeah, the game exactly. The game was like, yeah, close enough. Close enough. Can you imagine if it was hard-coded to always give you brain rot if you were in that area? Bro, his ADHD is absolutely on another level. Like, how much G Fuel does this man drink? Like, he stands still, and I'm like, I feel like he's suffering right now. All right, let's see how he's gonna do this fight. I'm so curious. He's skipping cutscene, obviously, but simultaneously, you should be skipping cutscene. Oh, he's frenzy guarding straight away, just so he can face check the boss, I guess. He is still bothering to move away here. That's interesting that he popped the instant frenzy. Was that so that he didn't have to reload? Because it basically works like stock option. And he's saying, yeah, I don't need anything else. And then he's gonna get charge back from killing zombies in between the rounds. Yeah, so he's gonna do a little bit more damage when it's up there, then it's gonna go immune, he's gonna stop shooting up there, and then he's gonna kill zombies to get charge, I assume. And he's probably gonna get that with another weapon. So he's gonna use this weapon to get frenzy charge, is my assumption here. Yeah, it's kind of slow, kind of slow.
On my gun and just got insane lucky to start. Wait, is that what just happened? Or on that one step?
Wait, he's remembering that he didn't have brain rot. He's realizing now. He's like, oh. Oh, hold on. Yeah, and it's just not efficient to be using his bullet weapon here, so you can just switch back over. I feel like he'd be a bit closer to frenzied if he had just used the ray gun from the start, and I know that uses ammo, but at the same time, he's gonna get enough ammo for it to be fine. When you're using the elemental upgrades, the ammo situation is much better, but he is also then still getting kills as he's shooting here, so he's kind of chilling.
Careful.
Maybe it wouldn't make a difference anyway, because he's not gonna have it regardless for second stage, but he will have it for third. Well, maybe he'll save it for fourth. I'm not sure. There he goes. Yeah, so blue ray gun really does feel like the way to go here. I actually do think purple is super viable in this fight, because the T-Rex, when it chases you down, it's so close to you that you don't get affected by the damage drop-off.
Oh, go!
Bro, he's like, what are you doing? Yeah, he just wants that charge. Yeah, I will say the blue special effect, the like wraith fire on the floor, feels like it does nothing. I don't really get the point of that. It just feels super weak. All right, well, he's got his charge. He's not activating yet, so I think he is saving for third by the looks of things. Oh, sorry, for fourth by the looks of things. Oh, never mind. Okay, he got in a kind of sketchy situation. I wonder if he popped it right away because he knew he was in a sketchy spot. That might have been the kind of thinking there. Like, rather than using it specifically for the stock option. Nice. So now he's going to use the ray gun the whole time.
Nice.
Yeah, he got some good damage in there. And he's just going for that final frenzy. This seems like a pretty reliable way to do this fight, to be fair. Like, Ether Shroud is nice. but you're gonna have to reload during those ether shrouds.
Are really getting on my nerves. I can't lie.
And so as long as you frenzied, and I think you can probably use what extension, so it's longer as well than a regular ether shroud. I guess this is a really viable alternative. Wait, he still has his chopper gunner. Okay, so is he just gonna pop it right now? Presumably. Oh, he's gonna pop the green spots first? Well, he's really waiting to use it. There we go. I'm surprised he didn't use it sooner. That's always going to be the most... Well, maybe he knows exactly how much damage he can do in one chopper gunner. Let's see. I also don't believe that it's better to, like... Oh, dude, that's unfortunate. I don't believe it's better to use... to get crits with chopper gunner. I think you're just only ever able to get the 960s. Yeah, he's killed it. Yeah, so he could have popped that... He could have popped that sooner. Oh, he runs away on Ether Shroud as well. That's a good point, Epic.
God, 2 seconds off?
Yeah, 2 seconds off the big 26.
Because I lost 20 seconds to Morse.
Yeah.
What was it Simon Says? Oh my god.
He did extremely well. I mean, I'm always so impressed with Kingman, and this is no exception. I wish I could play the game like him, to be honest. I think that if I did, I would be absolutely unable to have any coherent thoughts in my head. Like, the whiteboard videos would not be possible if I thought the way that he thinks, because I would be thinking at 1 billion miles an hour all the time. But it's so impressive. So, massive W Kingman, and I will link Kingman on screen so that you guys can click through and show him some love on his run as well. That was just, yeah, a joy to watch. So, GG's, man.